She got assaulted. I got it on video.
The counter protesters are not supposed to be in the area.
She got assaulted. She got assaulted on video.
You're not supposed to be here. You know you're not supposed to be here. You know you're not supposed to be here.
You're done. Oh, yeah.
How dumb can you be? This is the time we supposed to say, let's come together. Why can't we all get along? This is that time so we can have his life spurred. They go hang that boy. He deserved to go to prison. If you take a life, you ain't supposed to be able to walk away with no consequences. It's consequences to your actions, right or wrong. Even if you justified to take a life, your life wasn't in danger. Karmelo was wrong, dead wrong. In the witness accounts of what he said, he grabbed the book bag. Let me tell black people how dumb y'all is. Don't you know they got a police report with the evidence of a knife and not a cleat sharpener? There's no such thing as a cleat sharpener. They have evidence, a police report where they confiscated a knife. How dumb can y'all be? And black people, y'all don't have no compassion for a parent who has to bury their child. Y'all haven't extended no level of empathy for another dead kid. Black people, I
want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. When you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, we are living in some dark times. Some sick, wicked, corrupt, scam times. Some people say the end time. You know? But we got some huge updates, breaking news on this Austin Metcalf and Karmelo Anthony situation. You know, but before we get in, I want to just tell you guys that I love you and I hope that you are blessed, well, and healthy. That nothing but the best is going on in all you guys' life. That it's one love to the human race. That it's all lives matter. And that right there might have triggered somebody. They say I'm racist for saying that. And that's the sad, that's the times that we're living in, man. That's the sad part about it. Because I say all lives matter. But y'all know how I feel about this situation. Again, a lot of people agree with me, and there's some that might not. You know, there's some that's going to come in here and not like the hat that I'm wearing. They don't like my side of politics. They might not like that I'm rooting for America. That I want America, you know, to be first. That I want Americans to come first. That that I want President Trump to make this country very successful, and America and we the people very successful, and that we win at the end. People might hate that, and that's okay, you know. You see what's happening on the news every single day, on the fake news media, the legacy media, the lies, the fear mongering, the hatred. They want us divided. And they love that this is happening right now. I'll be real with you. The BLM scam, the fraud, you know, and I believe it's the KKK of this time that we're living in. The BLM movement. You know, and it's sad. I know I see a lot of y'all comments going back, oh, this all started with Obama, this. Now, I see the comments. And please comment down below. You know, we seen in the comments yesterday a lot of people calling out Austin Metcalf's father, calling him weak or you know, a coward, or because he doesn't want to be a part of this racial division with the white Americans, protect white Americans. Let me know how y'all feel about that. You know, there were some people saying this is great, that we need to stop all this. You know, but a rally took place a couple of hours ago people arrested. It's a lot of things happening. And even the guy over the rally, he went to the scene to the stadium where this whole thing took place, and even Austin Metcalf's blood stained on the concrete. He stood right next to it and got a video of it. It's a lot of things we got to get into in today's video, man. You know, but before we get in, like I said, I wanted to start it off with some love, man, some prayers. I want to send out my condolences. It's one love to the human race, man. One love to the human race. All lives matter. You know. And now they're praising and defending a killer that made him rich and turned him into a celebrity. It's sad, man. And the thing is, Austin Metcalf's father said not to make this about race, and what they do made it about race, especially Karmelo Anthony's parents. Mom up there crying like she lost her son, the playing victim. You know. Now they're claiming and I wouldn't be surprised if they say now they're saying it's true that they are renting, but then use some. It's crazy. $900,000 a home and buying cars, and even the fund even says that in their bio of the description of the fund of what they're going to use the money for. You know, so she was there calling a massive lie, up there crying, playing victim. But at the end of the day, man, someone lost their life on school property at a track meet. You know, and to all my parents watching, and love to all my parents, we have to do better, man. Be involved. Right from wrong. Be a great mentor, leader. Be involved with your kids, man. And it's only getting worse, as you can see, especially in the times that we're living in. And for the next generation, it's only getting worse, man. You know. But we got a lot of things to get into, so let's go and jump in. If you are new here, subscribe. Hit that like button. Show some love for your boy. I'm always keep it real. Again, all lives matter. It's one love to the human race. And if you call me racist for that, you don't like that, if you're triggered by that, too bad. You know, I don't care. All lives matter, man. And the Black Lives Matter come out, and we seen how it's come out to be nothing but a scam, frauds. And the black community wants one thing they hate is accountability. Accountability. What if we remove race from this? What if we reverse it around? That's the great way to put it. What if we remove race from this? But here's what happened a couple of hours ago at Protect White Americans, and there's Trump flags, and you know, once again, people ask why does Trump got to be involved with this? Why does this and this? You know, this is, you know, and how we politicize everything and make everything about white versus left, white versus black. It's sad, man. It gives me real tears, man, of what's going on in this country, man. It really does. But again, there's tons that agree with this. There's tons that don't. And again, we seen in the comments yesterday, people didn't like that Austin Metcalf's father didn't want to be a part of this. And there's some that love that he didn't want to be a part of this. You know? So please comment down below. How do you feel about that? We're going to get into the clip as well of him talking to the father on speakerphone. And he says, you are part of the problem. You are part of why we have this race war. I told y'all from the beginning, I didn't want this to be about skin color. And this is what it's about now.
All right.
We have an assault over here.
We got our first arrest.
We have an assault over here.
Pepper spray?
Yes.
This woman right here in the mask.
She made someone. Please get rid of her.
He was getting in her fucking face.
She got assaulted. I got it on video.
The counter protesters are not supposed to be in the area.
She got assaulted. She got assaulted on video.
It looks like your typical liberals who hate, you know, they hate these kind of rallies. They hate Trump supporters. Yeah, your typical liberals.
You're not supposed to be here. You know you're not supposed to be here. You know you're not supposed to be here. Right here.
Back up. Do not interfere. Do not interfere with the arrest. Move, please. Move, please. You're interfering by not letting us walk. Back up. Do not get in the way. I know, man. Interfere again, you will be arrested for interference.
Let her go! 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 Let her go!
You're done.
What the fuck? Oh, you're so big. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. You're gonna. He didn't do anything. He's finished. What did he even do? He didn't do anything. Something.
I've done that, man. I was super cool with you guys. Sit up. Oh, man.
I saw the man.
He didn't do shit. He didn't do anything.
You okay? You hurt?
You know, it's crazy it's all come to be to play out in this, and we're living in these times, man. But what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, y'all. You know, kid was in the wrong, man. You know, and it's sad how what we've turned this into, man. It really is, man. The family can't even grieve. That's the sad part about it, man. The family can't even grieve and heal, you know. We have all this going on, you know. And people are saying it's not about the race problem, it's also a cultural problem. You know. Someone says it's sad that Mr. Metcalf has shown, the father, has shown more respect towards Karmelo Anthony's family than they've shown for his. I hate that it's being turned into a racial issue. It's about wrong and right. Someone says, leave this family alone. Let them deal with their grief in their own way. They just buried their son. Leave them alone. And one of the biggest comments in yesterday's video, when we say all lives matter, and someone calls you racist for saying that's the part of one of the biggest problems we have in this country, and it is sad, man. It is, you know. But here is Austin Metcalf's father on the phone with the guy and telling him he doesn't want to be a part of this. Take his son off the website. You are part of the problem, you know. But again, a lot of y'all saying this was he shouldn't have did this. A lot of y'all are saying, you know, we got to address the problem, and this. Then there's some of y'all saying no, he did right. But again, he did start this thing off from the beginning, before all these rallies, protests, all this started happening. He said, I do not want to make this about race. Do not politicize this. Do not. He said it from the beginning. And he showed up respectful to the press conference. They escorted him out, kicked him out. You know, the family up there playing the victim card, crying like they lost their son.
You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any fucking...
That's called white guilt.
No, let it talk.
My son, let me finish.
You're creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir.
Thanks.
You are creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness.
You are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
You're being weak. Condemn your son's killer and the culture that caused it.
Hey, Jeff.
That's the problem. You've been submitted.
Hold on, hey, Jeff.
You've been submitted.
I'll handle it from here.
You've been submitted, sir.
You're not gonna make
If we were all of your nature,
Guys, listen.
And I want y'all to hear the full.
No. When you do that, my name is Bruce.
I agree with black males winning,
Google that.
but they're not winning
but
right
what
now.
You're doing,
they're becoming degenerates.
What you're doing
and murdering white people.
You're not helping America. You're no more patriotic than I am. No way.
Silent is not helping. You've been silent. It's only gotten worse.
Where were you on January 6th?
You've been silent. It's only gotten worse.
Where were you? Did you stand for your country?
So you think that made you patriot because you showed up there? Does that make you a patriot?
Joe Biden
is
all you're doing is condemning us. What's your
My solution is to help people where they're weak. So we have an issue in young black males' lives across the country.
It's not
say that to Jeff Metcalf. Say that to Jeff Metcalf.
We talk about it, man.
Say it.
At the end of the day, the man is asking. So let me ask you this: you got a father who's grieving, and your response is he's weak.
My father is celebrating my strength right now.
You have no idea. You'll never win the Senate. And what I'll do, I'll come to Florida and run for Senate and run as a Republican, and I'll kick your butt.
No, you lose, bro.
You need 2 years of presidency in Florida.
Because this behavior is why we're in the situation where we are.
No.
We get these. Is that what it is? Okay. Well, at the end of the day, he's asked you what to do and what not to do.
Listen,
you have a right to do it
no
or not
longer
do it.
Austin Metcalf. Austin Metcalf, but we're gonna continue this movement. I love somebody.
You love the thought of using Austin for T-shirts, for propaganda, and to get out here and talk about
you want to shut down a white man right now.
I'll shut you down.
You're not shutting me down. I'm not raising money like Karmelo.
Because I've got family.
I'm not raising money like
put down anymore.
No,
bro, you stop. You came here to try to shut him down.
No, I came here to give him a message from a father.
And listen,
but I realize that's not his deal.
Let's be honest. You're a black man trying to shut him down.
Damn. What do y'all think about that? I'm gonna let you guys comment down below. How do you feel about this? Again, this situation's heavy on a lot of people's hearts, man. And I'm literally seeing 50-50 in my comment section. You know, because people are outraged, man. You know, and what makes them more outraged is, as well as seeing somebody being praised and celebrated for taking a life, you know, when he was clearly in the wrong. Yeah. But I'll let you guys comment down below on that. Here we have, there's that same guy in that clip talking to the father. He went to the stadium and shows the blood stain, and this is what he said.
The blood stain. There is the blood stain. It's red still. Austin Metcalf's blood. Lord Jesus, help us. It's crying out for justice. His killer is home right now. I got to get out of here before the police come. I just hopped the fence to get in here. His blood is crying out for justice. We need that killer behind bars. We will not rest. We need to protect white Americans. This scourge of black violence is too much. The Guy Kendall Stadium. We need to uplift our communities. I gotta get out of here, guys. I think I hear.
What do y'all think of that? Let me know in the comment section. Some people are saying nobody showed up to your rally, so you break into the stadium to exploit the death of that kid. What the F is wrong with you? What do you think should happen to Karmelo Anthony? You are beyond awful. The father loves his son and doesn't want to partake in the race war. You are disgusting. So you're admitting that you are breaking the law of trespassing. What a profound idiot you are. And Philip Anderson says, and they are mad at us for simply having a peaceful protest against anti-white racism and violence. What a joke. Make him feared on America's Most Wanted, Charleston. Man, it's honestly, this is what's happening, you guys. And all I can do, I'm going to just report on it, you know. And we have a healthy conversation in the comment section. Keep it real, you know. The father said this, man.
The sad part about it is he died in his brother's arms. They were twins, identical twins. And his brother was holding on to him, trying to make it stop bleeding. And he died in his brother's arms. And I rushed up there, and I saw him. on the gurney, and I could tell. They said he wasn't breathing. I could see all the blood. I saw where the wound was.
Understandably still in shock, Jeff Metcalf says a precious memory was made just this past weekend when he took his twin boys hunting. That's where Austin got his first hog. Well, this morning at around 10, he rushed here to Kirkendall Stadium where the Memorial High School student athlete suffered a fatal stab wound during this track and field meet. Frisco police say a fight broke out between two students when one stabbed the other. More than 100 student athletes were participating in this meet. Fortunately, they were safely evacuated. Police arrested the suspect. He is 17-year-old Karmelo Anthony of Frisco. He is grappling with
This is murder. I don't know. I know they have someone in custody.
Yeah, we do.
And you know what? I already forgive this person. Already. God takes care of things. God's going to take care of me. God's going to take care of my family.
The victim's fathers believe.
Wow, man. I know a lot of y'all say it in my previous video, he is a better Christian than I am. Wow. God has the final say in this, man. You know. And we also pulled up their spokesperson for this family, and again we see this mother here crying and playing. It's this honestly sad, you know. But this is Dominic Alexander, the dude representing Karmelo Anthony and his family. He is a felon with a history of beating babies and women, and he also runs a fraudulent organization that has failed to submit mandatory IRS financial filings. And this is him right here. Tons of mug shots, bookings, you know. But this is the guy that is representing the Anthony family, and it's no surprise. Seeing what's come out with them with the money and cars and houses. Again, like I tell y'all, none of that stuff is surprising. We've seen what the BLM scam has come out to be, and like I said, I believe it's the KKK of the times that we're living in. If y'all really want to go there, you know. And they're one of the reasons why, especially in the black community, why we will never move forward in this country. We're only going backwards. Only going backwards, man. And they hate accountability. They hate it, and he's all over the news. Look.
Claim of domestic violence. Steve Pickett joining us live
Anthony's,
from Irving with more on Dominic Alexander.
We know there is a police investigation right now, Doug. Dominic Alexander telling me by phone today he had a dispute with the mother of his children. He attacked and beat a transgender woman and silent to the family violence complaint. By phone this afternoon, denied any physical attack against the woman. He called it a family dispute.
It certainly hurts the movement when accusations like that.
You can tell there are a lot of people speaking on this, except the Dallas police.
All over the news, man. This guy right here, you know, and celebrating, praising a killer, someone who's in the wrong. When we can be funding this and that, homeless, homeless, the veterans. I mean, we could be doing so much else with funds, but they donate to someone in the wrong, and then they're claiming self-defense. It's self-defense, and as y'all seen, a self-defense attorney came out and said this: a Texas self-defense attorney. Hopefully we can play it. Can we play it? We might not be able to play it. Let's see. How can we refresh it? Refresh it.
Being a defense attorney and having worked on cases, homicide cases, self-defense cases similar to this one, just guesstimating, what do you think the verdict could be? if you feel comfortable.
That's fine. I'll throw it out there because just giving this a bit of thought. I think it goes to trial as a first-degree felony murder case. I think the jury convicts him of manslaughter, and I think he's sentenced to 20 years when this is all done, which would be the max. That's what I see happening here, and a good outcome in the court system is something everybody hates. And I think in this situation, murder's a murder, and nothing will bring Austin Metcalf back. Tragically, his parents are enduring something that is unspeakable, and no parent should have to deal with what these folks, and no brother should have to hold a sibling as they die. It's going to be very difficult to fathom that Karmelo Anthony could completely escape culpability here. Anything.
A Texas defense attorney said that. That got posted all over the internet. People are saying 20 years is not enough. You know, this is what we have, you guys. You know,
I have compassion for every human being. This is not, I want to make this very clear. This is not a race issue. This is not a black and white issue. I don't want someone stepping up on a soapbox trying to politicize this. I don't appreciate some of the remarks I've seen online that people say there was this fight and they don't know, they weren't there.
A grieving father did not want this to be politicized, did not want this to be about anybody's skin color. How do y'all feel about that? Comment down below. You know? But look what it's turned out to be. It says Austin Metcalf's dad has a black handler from an organization called Team Black Males Winning. Everything is so weird, and this country is so effed up. This is from that clip of him confronting the guy that was talking to Austin Metcalf's father, if y'all remember in the clip. Team Black Males Winning. I never heard of that. I don't know what that is. You know. Again, Philip, a huge right winger, free speech activist, and January 6th survivor, says no apologies. Austin Metcalf's father he wants to pray with the guy who murdered his son and is selling t-shirts off of it. Kicked him out of his press conference, but wants to curse me and my friends out. Total. Yeah. How do y'all feel about that? Comment down below. Again, I'm gonna just let y'all go at it, man. It's and these are the people that were arrested. Once again, this is what's actually going on, man. Times that we are living in, y'all. This is real. And treating a kid like a celebrity. You just can't make it up, man. You just can't make it up. You know, there was a video I wanted to show you guys. Hopefully we can find it. But sad, man. And I remember Charleston White had said something on this that I kind of want people to hear, because I want to get you guys' take on it. Here it is right here. And excuse the language. He gonna have some words for you. But again, Charleston White does call out a lot of truth and expose a lot on with the black community. You know, and this again, let y'all hear it for y'allself, man. His take on when he first talked about this and saying you cannot bring a knife to school. And that parents, we need to do it, and there needs to be a better job with conflict resolution, and that this could have been avoided. But he says that Karmelo Anthony was in the wrong. He was wrong. Right versus wrong. He was in the wrong.
This was not a racial killing. So why are the adults coming in playing a race game? The worst thing y'all could do is play the race game in this redneck county, nigga. That black judge, they already working to get her out of there. She will not be a judge in Collin County anymore. And if you from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you know them people don't play out there, nigga. They from out of town. These are outsiders. They will make an example out of that black kid. And black people will get him hung playing the race card. How dumb can you be? This is the time we supposed to say, let's come together. Why can't we all get along? This is that time so we can have his life spurred. They go hang that boy. He deserved to go to prison. If you take a life, you ain't supposed to be able to walk away with no consequences. It's consequences to your actions, right or wrong. Even if you justified to take a life, your life wasn't in danger. Karmelo was wrong, dead wrong. In the witness accounts of what he said, he grabbed the book bag. Let me tell black people how dumb y'all is. Don't you know they got a police report with the evidence of a knife and not a cleat sharpener? There's no such thing as a cleat sharpener. They have evidence, a police report where they confiscated a knife. How dumb can y'all be? And black people, y'all don't have no compassion for a parent who have to bury their child. Y'all haven't extended no level of empathy for another dead kid. Black people, I hate that this kid will be sacrificed, but he's not from here, so I don't give a fuck about it. Fuck him. His daddy is a weak nigga to me. Nigga, y'all out here in this $900,000 house renting. These people say y'all got 4 or 5 registered failed businesses, and man, they finna make a mockery out of y'all. But your daddy, nigga, the daddy ain't got nothing to say and his boy dead. You let the bitch do, nigga, you weak, nigga. That's why the boy weak. You weak, that's why the boy weak. And the mama weak, cause nigga, she doing all this goddamn talking, but he left out of your house with a knife. With a knife. Stay at home, mom. And nobody cares about your daughter can't sleep because y'all getting death threats. Your son killed somebody. That boy brother can't sleep from holding his brother dying. You think people, y'all are not the victims. Karmelo Anthony, you and your renting family, y'all are not homeowners in a town full of homeowners. Y'all are renters. You're not even from here. And you done brought people that's not from here to cause trouble and try to divide us from our good blacks. You're gonna pay, Anthony family. They're gonna hang. Your boy's gonna suffer. See, right now, y'all don't know. The dad's a convicted felon. This kid is gonna pay, as he should, because they got all these dumbass black people playing a race card in a racist town. And I wouldn't call them racist. They just don't like your kind. And neither do I. I hate a victim-minded black person. I hate a black person that doesn't take accountability. I hate a criminal-minded black person. I hate a nigga that let his wife do all the speaking. So I surely don't like that father. He let his bitch do all the talking, hollering and screaming with all those emotions like the black woman have. Oh, man, that's a strike against the culture.
What do y'all think of that? I had to put Charleston White on the show. Got to have somebody that, you know, that's going to come on and give you that language, you know? Yeah. Yeah. What do y'all think of that? But, prayers. I love and condolences, man. God would have the final say. And again, right versus wrong. All lives matter. Let me know what y'all think about this. God bless you all and your family. Y'all have an amazing rest of your weekend. Happy Easter Sunday. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love, you guys.